Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on my Ark Survival Evolved playthrough for beginners, kind of. Anyway, if you guys have been watching all the way from the island, you know I'm on Extinction. Last episode I started moving my base. As you can see, it's a little crooked there. I was telling you guys these things I'm building on are not that straight. So I was going to show you guys a little bit of what I was talking about how it's not straight in this episode. And then we'll move forward and we'll do a couple other things. Don't want to bore you guys, so building is not always exciting. I know some people like watching them when they do live builds and stuff. I'll probably do that sometime, but anyway. I know there's another YouTuber that does that all the time. But here we go. I'm back at the old base and just picking up some pieces. Now, I'm using a couple mods. This is on PC, so just keep in mind. The mod you see me using right there with that gun, that's a demo gun. That is Superstructures. Superstructures is on Ark Survival Ascended, by the way, partially. They're still working on the steps. You don't have it all done yet. The other mods I'm using is the Awesome Spyglass, which you can see at the bottom left. It highlights what you're looking at, as well as Taming and everything. And then the other one is the Dino Storage version 2, which is the soul balls. Everybody always asks me when I'm carrying it's a soul gun. So anyhow, I'm just picking up pieces, guys, throwing them down here. Just kind of jump forward to show you guys what I'm doing. As you can see, I laid out the kind of the base. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now that as I kept lining it up and trying to get it straight, I picked up all these pieces twice and put them back down twice. So it's a little bit of a crazy mess trying to do this. But I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that in just a second. There's a drop coming down. You hear it? And there it is right there. We're not going to do that one. I am going to do another orbital supply drop in this episode. And we're going to do like a fast forward type thing with some music, and I'll show you guys. So I've already done a couple of the orbital supply drops with me and with the partner, blue and yellow. Showed you guys those. So on this one, I don't want to go through the whole thing again. If you want to see that done, just go back and watch one of my previous ones where I show you guys how to do those with the wyvern. By the way, there's other ways to do it. We'll figure those out as we go. We're gonna figure out, me and my partner trying to figure out how to do the higher level ones. I don't have a bunch of Reaper Kings. I saw somebody do them with Reaper Kings once. We're not going to do that. But as you can see, as I'm doing the line here, this is what I wanted to show you guys. The line kind of goes off, so it's not straight. So is my building straight, or is the floor I'm building on not straight? I think it's a little bit of both. I think mine is not perfectly straight, and I don't think theirs is perfectly straight. I don't think Wildcard made this straight on purpose. I don't know why they did it like this, but that's how they did it. So just trying to play around here, trying to figure this out, as you guys can see. Now, I have obstructions off, so you guys know. If you're curious how to do that, go watch my videos on how to turn obstructions off. Go to my channel and just type in obstructions. You'll see it. I got it for Ark Survival Ascended and Ark Survival Evolved. You can do that on both. If you're playing on a server, the server admins have to do it. So if you're the server host, you can do it in your game any files. So I think it's the game any, or it might be the game user any. I can't remember which one. But anyway, you can turn them off. So anyhow, so what I'm doing is just trying to line up. You see that line where that edge kind of meets it? That's what I'm trying to line up. And then I snap these guys in, try to see how they look. As you can see, you couldn't do that if you didn't have obstructions off, what I did. This one looks a little better. So I think I got it lined up a little bit better than it was. So that means once I get back over there to connect the base to it, I'm going to have to pick up all them base pieces and put them all back down. That's why I wanted to show you guys this. This is what I was talking about. Just trying to figure this line out is a pain in the butt. Especially when it doesn't line up perfectly. And you can see I'm pretty close on this one. So if I keep going down, it might stay pretty close to it all the way across. It does go off eventually. So eventually I just gave up on this after, hours and hours of trying to line this thing up all the way across this whole line, which is a very long line. And I just used a, two triangle foundations. Maybe three. Maybe one, two. I think two. And just kind of moved it over just a little bit. And I'll show you guys that part when I put that in the video. I'll actually add that part just to show you guys what I mean. But this one is not working. So I'm just trying to snap it into a different place. I was trying to put these two down, see if I could connect with them and try to make a mesh so I didn't have to redo the foundations. But it's just too difficult. I mean, it's just better just to pick it all up and put it back down. But look, as I get closer, as I was trying to set that one down, you can see it's going off a little bit. So it's still not going to be perfect. So it's just really, really difficult to line something straight up with something that's probably not straight, which I don't think this thing is straight. Look at it, messed up again. See, that's not even right. It's just crazy, man. You can't do it. I mean, that was pretty close, but it wasn't right. So we'll pick it up. Yeah. Just start over. We'll try it again. So I worked on some more, but I just want to show you guys that clip a little bit about what I was talking about. So as you can see, I was picking up a bunch of foundations and walls. So I got this where I want it now. Eventually I got it lined up close enough where I'm like, okay, that's going to work. I'm not going to change it again. Then I start throwing the walls up. So as you guys saw, I showed you earlier, I kept going back and forth, picking up other pieces, bringing them back. So I wanted to show you guys a couple of pieces, not the whole thing. I'm not going to bore you with, hey, look at me put this fabricator down. Now look at me put this down. Nobody wants to watch that stuff. You want to see action. And when you're playing by yourself and you're not interacting with other people and playing PvP, there's not a lot of action in it. So I got to show you guys what I can. So, and this is, like I said, this is a playthrough for beginners, how to beat this game, how to beat Extinction. As you can see, I put that too far away, so I'm going to pick that up. And by the way, this is a Superstructures Tech Replicator. That's what it says, SS Tech Replicator, not a regular one. A regular one would be bigger. So if you're using a regular wildcard one, I think it's like, I want to say you need like 10 walls high to go over it. I'm not sure. I think it might be 10 or 12. I can't remember. It's a lot. This one you only need like 6 or 7. 6, I think. So it's smaller to get on top of it. So we'll make this first floor. I'll put this down here. As you can see, it's way smaller. You watch some of these videos with some of these people using a regular pieces. It's crazy how big them things are. So, and these I have from the previous ones. You guys know I beat the island, so I got all the tech stuff. I made a bunch of tech stuff there. Beat Scorched Earth, got some tech stuff from there. Beat Aberration, got some tech stuff from there. It's pretty easy to do. Once you get through, you can start building tech. And I'm just moving it from map to map. And that's what you're supposed to do, progress. So there you go, a couple of pieces down. I can't believe I got that so straight the first try, because that never works. Alright, I heard another drop come down, guys. We're jumping forward here. I'm coming to this blue drop. Now let me explain these blue drops if you haven't seen them yet, or any of these orbital supply drops. If you're playing on Ark Survival Ascended, by the way, and you're playing the new game Astrios or whatever, they have orbital supply drops on there. So the way they work is you can go in there, you can claim them. Playing with other people, make sure you claim it, and then what happens is it'll turn on, and whatever color that drop is, blue being the lowest level, I think red being the highest level, then you'll have like a shield around it, and when that shield's around it, that'll help protect it a little bit. So you got to defend it from waves. The first wave counts as like wave 0, so there's really nothing there. They just attack the shield, and you can get rid of the shield if you want. You can go up to that thing and say disable shield or something. But they'll attack the shield. The shield will help defend it for the first wave and possibly part of the first full wave, which would be wave 1. So what you do is you defend corrupted dinos. Corrupted dinos come at the thing. You defend it, guys. And then when you're done with the wave 0 and waves 1 through 5, then you can eject the items and you get some cool stuff from them sometimes. So the higher level orbital supply drop, the better stuff you get. So one of the things you do get from these guys are the cryopods. And if you're playing on Ark Survival Evolved, cryopods are still pretty good. They still work pretty good and they're okay. If you're playing on Ark Survival Ascended, boy, they messed up the cryopod system. I don't know why they did it. If you're curious about that, go watch my video on cryopods and cryofridges and how they tweaked them and messed them up. Oh, that's horrible. That's one of the... I have a couple of videos that are really popular, and that's one of them, because that's just a pain in the butt, man. Everybody's so mad about that. I'm one of them, but I can't believe they did that. So here I want to show you guys how to do it, a playthrough on it. And I was kind of going to do it a little bit on Ark Survival Ascended. But man, I changed my mind. I got my playthroughs on Ark Survival Evolved. You guys can watch them. It's kind of the same deal. You just add a few changes on Ark Survival Ascended and stuff like that. So I'm not going to show you guys this whole thing because I have them already. So if you guys want to watch the, well, I'm going to show it to you, but I'm not going to talk to it. So if you guys want to watch a whole thing, you watch my first one I did on the blue and his playthrough. And then also did a yellow on my tribe mate, and I did a blue on my tribe mate. So those I have the full playthroughs. So we're going to speed this up, guys. We're going to play some music. And this is called Jack's Garage. It's from YouTube. It's one of the free audios I can use. And I'll pick you up when we get through done with Wave 5. done with wave 5. There we go, guys. So just checking out, cleaning up. So this wave is almost over. Just have to clean up the stragglers, and there you go. Orbital supply drop defense complete. OSD drop, OSD defense complete, however you want to say it. Orbital supply drop. So I'm going to dump a little bit of weight from my wyvern so I can carry some of this stuff, because sometimes you get stacks of big things like a stack of walls or a stack of the spike walls or something like that. So just go up here and I'm going to eject these items, and then here's going to go. It's going to spit them out for me, and I can pick them up and then put them in my wyvern so my wyvern can carry them. Use the F to pick up all at once. I'll dump these in there. I'm going to show you guys what all the stuff we got in just a second. Just getting rid of some of the stone. It gives you some stone. I don't need the stone on me. It's just extra weight. I'd like to keep the stone, but yeah, like I said, extra weight I don't need right now. I want the stuff that's not stone. There you go. Put this in there. Dump the stone. Dump all this other stuff. Some of these things I just don't want, like I'm just getting rid of, as you can see. And there the orbital supply drop goes away. This item still stay on the ground for a minute. You have a little bit of time to pick this stuff up. You don't have to pick it up instantly, but you got to pick it up pretty quick. Otherwise it will despawn. You can see there's a timer on it, but I'm picking them up so quick, so I don't want to mess up. Like I said, dump the stone, keep everything else. Ooh, I think I transferred the stone on that one. Whoops. Go over here and dump it. I'm gonna pause right here so you guys can see. If you want to pause it and look, that's why I did a little thing there so you guys could pause and see. And then we'll pick up this last little stack. There we go. And then we will head back. But I had that little pause there. If you guys wanted to watch it, guys, you just pause it on that video. I didn't do it long. So I came back, threw some more walls down, dumped my wyvern out, and then I'm not done building here. And I don't have walls and I don't have security, so things can still spawn and get up here. So what I'm going to do is, instead of taking a chance of my guys falling off, when I get off the game for the day here, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to put my Anky and my Doedicurus, the Ankylosaurus, the Doedicurus, Argentavis, and my wyvern inside the little partial building I was building. And that's how we're going to end this one, guys. Did a little supply drop, did it quick so you guys could just watch it fast forward. And then we're going to pop off here and be done with this video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Any comments are appreciated. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.